Cause the realest lessons come wrapped in them tears. Take heed to the message, you gon' feel this vibe. Real talk, no sugar, just the truth and life. She been through the fire, now she see that flame. Life through the pain, but she still got game. Everyday life with a twist and a trend. Tears, truth, jokes, where the hill begin. She break it down real, never play and pretend. Take heed to the message, lessons through the lens. She said how it is, no shoot, no mess. Like close to you in love, but it's all gon' last. It's like uncut with a side to grace. She a voice in your ear when the world's in your face. So laugh if you want, cry if you need. But one thing for sure, you gon' pay. Cause she been through the mess, now she blessed in the proud. With truth in the chest, and the head still proud.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Shout out to Corey Joe, 1000 Watts Radio. Guys, when you get time, tune into that brother channel, 1000 Watts Radio. You feel me? And when you get in the chat, tell them take heed sent you, baby. Okay? First, I want to give a shout out to Ricky Williams. His birthday was yesterday. Shout out to you, Ricky. I know you enjoyed yourself. Okay? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We about to start some foolery this morning. I want to give you I want to give you trigger warning in advance, okay? This is a nasty situation, okay? This is a nasty situation. Before we get into the foolery of the day, we're going to get in some different type of foolery first, okay? A-Team, how are you? Renee, what's going on? It's good to see y'all. Guys, if you are in my chat, be nice. Hit that like button. Be nice. Hit that like button. Okay, that like button don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing, baby. Hit that like button. Be nice. You understand? Okay? Now, check this out. The title of this nonsense. Okay? Modern black women believe, okay, Telvin Osborne got what he deserved from Hannah Cobb. Now, I know I'm saying their names wrong, but it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. My condolences to the Osborne family. That is horrible to lose your son that way. So that's what I first want to say. My condolences to the Osborne family for losing their son in such a horrible manner. And for us to find out that Hannah was released and no more charges will be filed, okay? Allegedly. Because they were saying something like something could happen later. Okay, so I'm not sure. They also said that Hannah's father is a part of the police department. Okay, so they're trying to say that this is white privilege. Okay, this is white privilege. And I want to share something with you. This ain't white privilege. This is a woman privilege right here. I know it sounds crazy, but this, to me, it looked like this is a woman's privilege. I ain't lying. There's many women that do this foolishness to men, okay? And she'll say she was abused in some type of way. And then all hell broke loose, and so she had to protect herself. And it'll be just her saying this, and this man will be sent to glory. And because they only have her word, okay, they let her go. Yeah, this is not white privilege, you know. Okay, I'm just saying it looked like just women privilege. Because y'all do this all the time. Y'all do nonsense like this all the time. And once you say abuse was in play, the government, you know, they just, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Now, for y'all who don't know who I am, my show is called Take Heed to the Message, with Abang Anwa, it just means queen. So we're going to continue to discuss this foolery. But first, I want us to head over to Anton Daniels. Shout out to Anton Daniels because I got this from him this morning. And I want y'all to hear this, okay? Now, white privilege does exist. It does. But not the way y'all be putting it. You know what I'm saying? Not the way y'all be believing, oh, this is white privilege. Check this out, okay? Let's get to the rooter tutor of this problem right here, okay? Let's get to the rooter tutor of this problem right here, okay? Now, check this out. Shout out to Anton Daniels. Here we go.
Women, I'm not allowed to empathize with white people. But I can only imagine how frustrating and infuriating it has to be for the average white American. Okay, the teacher, the police officer, the Publix employee, the postal worker, the nurse, the lawyer, the bus driver, the maintenance person, the plumber, the electrician, okay, so on and so forth, because white people hold regular blue-collar American jobs and these white-collar jobs too, as a matter of fact, and leading a school, leading a nonprofit. Any of them. I can just imagine being any of these people having to sit up and listen to people like Michelle Obama and Oprah Winfrey and Beyonce scream, sing, cry, and talk about the struggles of being black. Y'all act like every white person in America is highly privileged. I watch Love After Lockup and see plenty white meth heads. I've worked amongst white people who work next to me. I've worked with their children. They struggling just like everybody else is struggling. I've visited prisons that are full of white guys. I go get my groceries scanned by old white ladies all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not uncommon for when I go into a grocery store, for me to see a person that is struggling and they greeting you at the door and they supposed to be retired, but their retirement is not going to carry them and it's not going to last long enough. It's not uncommon for me to see a white person at the casino struggling, offering me their watch. That was what was happening over in Springfield. It was a guy that was offering me his watch just so he could be able to get something to eat. I just gave him some money and said, hey man, go ahead and do what you got to do, bro. Majority of people that are on welfare and social services are white people.
That's true.
I see white people all the time sitting there telling their story on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, talking about how it is that they got student loans that they can't pay back and they don't understand how things are going to go. Yeah. The whole civil rights movement was hijacked by feminism, which largely was spearheaded by white women that had turned against their families and started leaving their families way before black women started doing it. And so I don't see this white privilege, at least not in my purview, from the people that I see on a regular basis. I've always honestly believed that it's really class. You know what I'm saying? It's a socioeconomic ladder and there's levels to that, to be honest with you. That's the reality. Most people don't really want to have the conversation.
Because as a black woman, I'm not allowed to empathize with white people.
That's nasty, but that's the uncomfortable truth. And I love how this woman broke this down and Anton co-signed what she said. There is white privilege. White privilege does exist. It does. But not the way we think. Not the way we think. Okay? When you hear about Osborne being deleted, right, by his baby mama, Hannah, okay? People like, nah, this is white privilege. You understand? This white privilege, that's why they didn't press charges against her. No, this is woman's privilege. She said they were in a heated argument. She had some other stuff to add to the foolery. And they decided like, okay, well, he was the aggressor. But he's the one that's, 6 feet under. I'm just saying. This is woman privilege. Because once y'all get in here, Okay? Once y'all get in here and say, oh, he had abused me in some type of way. And the thing is, and why is Takei joking like this? Is because every time y'all get into something with a man, he abused me. Like that's the first thing you go to. When y'all go through divorce, to keep those kids away from the father, he abused me. Now, all the years you ain't never tell nobody, but now he abused me. And so when women who actually be abused try to come and tell, okay, nobody believes it because y'all use, oh, he abused me all the time. Any little thing. Baby daddy, he abused me. And so this is why once you say abuse and start crying, boom, that's woman privilege. That is woman privilege. Once you say he abused me, start crying, that's woman's privilege. I'm just saying. Hi, Jared. How are you? It's good to see you. So now let's get to the nitty gritty. Okay. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We going straight to two content creators that they're happy that this happened to Osborne. Okay. That's why I said modern black women believe, okay, believe that Osborne deserved what he got. Now, it's not just modern black women. There's also black men that believe he deserved what he got because he was talking about the black queens. Because he was talking about the black queens. He was talking bad about the black queens. So he deserved what he got. This is what a lot of y'all believe. And it's sad that the uncomfortable truth, when people tell you the uncomfortable truth, my melanated sisters, when people tell you the uncomfortable truth, we get offended because we all believe we're queens. All of us believe we're queens. This is going to be nasty, what I'm about to say. Some of y'all might say, bitch, what? You know, some of y'all might be mad with me this morning. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Only how you can be a queen. There's only one way you can be a queen. Anybody know that? There's only one way you can be a queen. Anybody know that? A man has to appoint you to be a king. I'm sorry. A king has to appoint you to be a queen. Ain't that nasty? Ain't that nasty? Yes. A king has to appoint you, meaning your husband. Meaning your husband. Why, when I say my name on my social media page, I say my name is Abang Anwa. And my husband's language, it means queen. I look at my husband as a king. He appointed me to be a queen. I look at my husband as a king, and he appointed me to be a queen. That's nasty, right? This is the uncomfortable truth. You understand? This is the uncomfortable truth. And a lot of women don't want to believe this. But I'm going to share something with y'all. It's not black men that are tired of us. It's not just black men. It's not just black men. Every different race of men, they can't stand black women. They can't stand us. It's nasty, but it's true. When people encounter black women, they immediately get upset. Especially if she got that and she just, you know, talking and nasty and snapping on you and this and that. You understand? I know it's hard to swallow. I'm just saying. I know it's hard to swallow. I know it's hard to swallow, but it's true. I want y'all to hear this brother come to social media. Now, what he said is hard. Take heed, fit in this category. Okay? Take heed, fit in this category that this brother is saying right now. Okay? I don't shy away from that at all. I fit in this category. I'm a plus size woman. I fit in this brother's category right now, what he about to say. Check this out.
Sorry, I just have to laugh at this retard music. That my dog. That my dog. That my dog. That my dog. How in the world is anybody going to grow in a constant diet of that every single day, 24 hours a day? That's my dog. Retard music. You'd have to be retarded to find it entertaining because it is just ridiculous. All right, let's talk about black women this morning, okay? Black women have become the most toxic population in the world. Everybody can't stand them. Nobody can stand them. White people can't stand them, and black men can't stand them, and young black kids can't stand them. How do I know this? Because they come to my counseling office and they tell me so. They tell me that they cannot stand living with these women. They beg to go live with their fathers because these women are so miserable, they basically torture them. Yeah, that's right. I had a kid tell me I wouldn't have any problems if it wasn't for my mother, because the woman is so chaotic and so insane and so full of anger and resentment that she drives the kid absolutely insane. Any black kid will go insane in the home with a black woman, guaranteed. They're always miserable. They're always angry. They're always negative. They're toxic, man. They're just death in a bottle. You'd have to be insane to want to marry one unless you enjoy being miserable. Men now are going overseas and marry anything but a black woman, and a black woman still can't figure it out. They think they're queens. Fat, disgusting looking, fat, dripping out of their clothes, and they're calling themselves queens. There's nothing more delusional than a black woman. Absolutely not. And you notice that white men will hardly ever go near them unless they are top notch, or either they're insane. The white dude is insane. No race will go near black women. How many other races do you see? Do you ever see Chinese dating black women? Hell no. Don't want nothing to do with them. You don't see any races dating black women ever. Don't want their asses. And black women still can't figure out that they've become basically the most undesirable women in the world because their attitudes, they're all negative. Most of it coming from this civil rights shit. Crockett type shit. They're powerful black women. Really it is. They're loud, they're obnoxious, and they're negative, and they're constantly screaming shit. That's what it is. They keep screaming until they get what they want. That's their power. That's powerful black women. They're annoying and they're aggravating, and you're willing to pay any price to get them the hell out of your house. That's power of black women. They're obnoxious, Dr. T.
Now, what this man said, he not wrong. Let me share with you what I mean. He's not wrong. When black women want something, okay? I'm just zoning in on my sisters. When black women want something, we will scream it to the heavens until the people around us get tired. Then we'll move. Like you have women right now today. They scream to the heavens, I am a strong black woman. I'm a strong black woman. I'm going to share something with you. Take heed has said this many times back in the day. And baby, I regret my words. We're the only culture that we sit in here, not culture, I'm sorry, only group of women, black women, only group of black women that you've been suckered out of your femininity. Is that nasty? Did I go too far? Wait a minute. Did I go too far? We're the only group of women you have been suckered out of your femininity. Now, y'all be nice. Well, I only got 11 likes in here. That's nasty. That's nasty. Why? How you just come and tune in? You don't hit the like button. You just walk into somebody's house and sit on their couch. You don't even say good morning. Okay? You don't say good morning, hit that like button, nothing. Just, walk in and just sit down. That's rude. Y'all being rude today. It's Monday. Happy Memorial Day. It's y'all being rude today. Oh my God. To all the servicemen and women, thank you for your service. Y'all being rude today. To all my veterans in the house that always come rock out with me, thank you for your service. Y'all being rude. Y'all being rude today. Oh my God. Now, this is the uncomfortable truth. Okay? We have been suckered out of our femininity. And nobody sees anything wrong with that. Like, yeah, I'm a strong Black woman. Until you can't take it no more. When you find yourself balled up in the shower, letting the shower hit your body while you're crying. When at night you play the music so loud because you don't want the children to hear you crying. Okay? When all shit is going crazy and you're wondering why and you're screaming, I'm a strong Black woman. Women are not meant to be strong, only during birth. Is that nasty? Did I go too far? Oh my God. World class, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. Did I go too far? Only time women are meant to be strong is during birth. Is that wrong? Is that, y'all said, bitch, what? Yes. Only time women are meant to be strong is during birth. Yahweh did not design us to be strong like that. We are not men. But Black women, you have taken on the role that you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to be strong when you're giving birth. You want to know why? Because the doctor needs you to push. That's the only time you're supposed to be strong. You hear me? After that, you're supposed to sashay around your house, clean up and cook and take care of those baby kids while your husband at work. That's your job. You're supposed to have a little side hustle that help him bring in some money, but you're not supposed to be, I'm a strong Black woman. We have been suckered out of our femininity, okay? And thank God I learned that in my 20s because I'll be in here just like y'all, acting crazy. Okay, now don't get me wrong. He's still a little hood. I'm still a little hood, but I'm a baby at heart. I don't have time. I'm a baby at heart. Listen. My king already know. Like, yes, I'm just here. Okay, I woke up this morning. Good morning. How are you, honey? He said, good morning. I said, is there anything you need me to do? No, I don't need you to do anything right now. Okay, no problem. Yes. Takita's in her femininity. I don't have time. I've been in my femininity. I don't have time. Now, yes, do I act up a little bit? My king be like, nah, yeah, go back. Yeah, yes. Okay, I'm just saying it is what it is. Okay, y'all do the most. Yes, sashay. Okay, Urel, that's what I said. Okay, I don't have time. Strong Black woman, that's what you want to be. I'm strong Black woman. Okay, Black girl magic. Okay, Black girl, we the only group. Black girl magic, I'm a strong Black woman. We the only group. Why do you have to be strong? Why do you have to be strong? Where it has come to the understanding now, not even understanding, but it has come to the situation that black men said, y'all undesirable. That's nasty. That's nasty. Mind you, I didn't say black men hate us. I didn't say they hate us, okay? But you have become undesirable. Why is that? What did I say to y'all last week? Let me share something with you. Black men love their sisters. They do. They do. Okay? I don't care if you petite. I don't care if you plus size. Okay? They love their sisters. You want to know why? You want to know why they love their sisters? Because they're conditioned to love their sisters. You know what make them not love their sisters? Anybody know? Anybody know? What make them not want to love their sisters is this. Right here. When you start saying stupid shit. Okay. Law said plush size. Yes. 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 Plush size. Okay. This is what make black men not want to be bothered with their sisters. It's not your looks. They're conditioned to love you. Because some of their mamas is plus size. Some of their mamas is petite. Some of their mamas is in the middle. They're conditioned to love you. From birth. Is that nasty? Is that nasty? Okay, Yorel said big extra mean for free is the biggest turnoff. Thank you, Yorel. Yorel, I see you, baby, with my $5 super chat, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? This is what turned men off about black women. I had told y'all 3 years ago that a black man can walk into a beautiful bar, nice bar, okay? He sees a petite woman. She looks like a 10. She's beautiful. Hair, everything, got that 27-inch wig on. She got all the makeup. She looks good. She looks scrumptious, right? He walks up to her and he says, "How you doing?" She immediately snaps on him for no reason. And he says, "Okay, have a nice day." She said, "You have a nice day." Real nasty. So now he goes to the middle of the bar. He sits at the middle of the bar. And so now you see a woman like take heed at the other end of the bar. And the woman that looked like take heed, she looks at the brother in the middle. And she say, "Baby, keep your face, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Why you got your head down?" And he smile, he walk over. "How you doing today, sis?" "I'm doing all right." "Can I buy you a drink?" You see that? You see that? You see how that changed? Do you see how that changed? So she tell him, "Baby, you want to buy me a drink?" "Yes, I want to buy you a drink." Okay. Now they start sitting there talking. The one that is the 10 down at the end because of her mouth. Is that nasty? Wait a minute. Did I go too far? Is that nasty? She got the one who got the 10. She looking down at the fat chick down at the end with the dimples and shit, looking at the fat chick. Now, she see them two down there laughing and everything and stuff like that. And he leaned into the big girl. He said, "Baby, you smell good." She say, "Baby, that's white diamond, baby. That's white diamond, baby. Okay? That's white diamond, baby." Say, "Well, you smell like candy." "Thank you. Thank you, baby. I know. Thank you." Okay? Now, what happened? They get up. They go outside. The 10 follows. She follows. Okay? She see the car this brother getting in. Now he taking the big chubby chick like me to the car. I'll take you home. And then she look at him. She said, "You want to take me home?" "Yes, I'll take you home." "Okay, no problem. But I like to get your number though before I take you home." Now you know you got to give me that number before I take you home. She say, "Okay." And the 10 is watching him get in that car with her. And the car is laid the hell out. Okay? The car is laid the hell out. We gonna say, because I gotta say, listen. I ain't gonna tell you the kind of car I like, so we not gonna get in here and say nothing, okay? We just gonna say it's a nice car, okay? She's surprised. Your mouth will put you in a situation of peace or a situation of turmoil. Do you hear me? Your mouth will put you in a situation of peace or a situation of turmoil. All that woman said, the plus size woman, all she said to him was, "Baby, pick your head up." That's all she said to him. And he looked over, he smiled. Do you know that men go through being rejected 300 times worse than women going through being rejected? Because it's not that y'all do the rejection calmly. Y'all do the shit nasty. Like make the man even second guess himself. He even starts smelling himself. Look at how good he look in his clothes. He start looking down and shit to see if he look nice. Even the best man with the best confidence, y'all will take him through the ringer. But a big chocolate, chocolate woman like me, I ain't saying, I listen, there's light-skinned woman that's big and honey chocolate. There's light-skinned women that look like me too. But I'm saying it took a woman that looked like me, that because of my mouth got me the opportunity. I ain't had to say nothing to him. I could have sat down on the end and act like I ain't see him. Okay? I could have sat there and act like I ain't see him. But did I change his day when I said, "Baby, pick your head up"? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Did I change his day when I said, "Baby, pick your head up"? Tracy, thank you, baby, for the $20 super chat. I see you. My late mother always said 3 pains in a woman: toothache, heartache, and the childbirth. I know that's right. I know that's right. And she ain't lie one bit, Tracy. The uncomfortable truth is that we don't know how to talk to our men. And so when black men say we have become undesirable, okay? It's not the way you look that has made you undesirable. It's your mouth, the way you move when you talk to black men. The way you move, because black men supposed to take anything black women say. Black men supposed to take anything black women say. Is that true or false? Put it in the chat, let me know. Is black men supposed to take anything that black women say? It don't matter. They supposed to take it because why? They are our men. They supposed to take whatever we say. Is that true or false? It's false. They're not supposed to take whatever we say. That's not right. It's not right. When you have women on social media, okay? You have women on social media that come up and they say this foolery and we supposed to just go with it like this makes sense. This is the stuff that makes us undesirable. Check this out, what this woman said.
Men have an audacity when you calling their ass medium fucking ugly. The problem is y'all keep letting ugly men have confidence. We need to go back to shaming ugly men. That's why so many fucking gargoyles and monsters in the fucking club holding up the sections, holding up the space, looking scary, rawr. Because y'all keep calling them medium ugly. Y'all keep calling short niggas handsome kings. You need to call these niggas what the fuck they is. You're hideous. Your hairline is very strange. The size of your head is not proportionate to your fucking body. You have a bird chest. Your arms is too skinny. Why you be in the gym and your legs are skinny? We need to start calling them the fuck out. They don't hesitate to tell bitches what they don't like about us. They don't like our hair. They don't like our edges. They don't like our lashes. They don't like our birthday fucking makeup. They got everything to fucking say. And then y'all be over here, oh, he's just medium ugly. I mean, he's alright. He got money. Y'all be letting them think the fucking money, the Casablanca shirts and the Mary jeans is a fucking up. And that's why they be fucking playing with y'all. Oh, they got audacity. You gave them the audacity. Y'all stop calling niggas ugly. I don't know what the fuck happened. Medium ugly. I wish I would give some opinion about men having audacity.
And when you have women that come to social media like this, Brittany, how are you, baby? When you have women that come to social media like this and they believe what they're saying is right, all you can do is shake your head. Because the uncomfortable truth, if men really said what they thought about women, I'm sorry, y'all. You know, everybody's home today. If men, that's why you hear the background noise. If men really said what they thought about how women look, none of us can handle it. Take heed either. Okay? Take heed either. Okay? I ain't lying to you. Take heed either. If my king, mind you, my king, only my king can get me to change how he want me to be. Only my king. I don't care about what anybody else say because I only belong to one man. But even him, if he said, you know what? I don't want your fat ass no more. Like, you know what? Listen, I don't want your fat ass no more. Okay? Okay? I don't want you. Okay? If he just got up and said, I don't want your ass no more. Because, you know, this is what we do. On a random Sunday, you'll get up and tell your husband, I don't want your ass no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't look good to me no more. On a random Sunday, y'all get up and say that shit. What if men turned around and said that shit? You know what? I don't want you no more. Okay? You don't screw me like you supposed to. You don't get head like you supposed to. I don't want you. Okay? Some of y'all be sick. Y'all be sick to your stomach. Y'all would be sick to your stomach. That's the uncomfortable truth. Now, when you hear this woman, I said, this is some crazy shit. When I heard this woman, I was like, no, this is crazy. That sound wild. It sound wild. We don't know how to talk to our men. Black women, we don't. There's a majority of us that do, but we're married. We're married, like long time marriage. So we know what to say to black men and we know what not to say to black men because we've been trained. Ain't that nasty? That's nasty. I hear you, honey. So we've been trained. So we know how to act towards men, and black men immediately know you married. Once you say good morning, you walking in and say good morning, they immediately know. They look at your finger because they like, wait a minute, she must be married because why she talking like that? Okay? They immediately know because we don't know how to talk to black men. And I want to share something with you. Some of y'all wives get out of hand too. That is in the black community. Y'all don't know how to talk to your husbands either. because you respond to him sometimes and you make him feel like this. Check this out.
Wrong with me saying you need to do this or you need to do that?
Because that's what you tell your boy. And I'm not a boy. Regardless of how many times I messed up, I'm not a boy. Regardless of how many times I didn't pay it, I'm not a boy. And somewhere down the line, you've lost respect for me. And I can feel that you've lost respect for me. But whether you have respect for me or not, I need you to not get this twisted. I am nobody's boy. You understand what I'm saying? I think that has to be, you have to see that, you have to know that and understand that. So, and that's why, look, and some of your husbands that said that to you. I ain't no little boy. Because you sound like his mama, and you sound like his teacher, and you sound like his Sunday school. He used to this loud, dominant voice in his ear, and it's like, you better look, man, that guy had to deal with that in the first grade, had to deal with that in Sunday school, had to deal with that with my mama, because a lot of us come from strong homes with single parents, and our mama is the dominant voice, and now you sound just like my mama. Learn how to talk to him. Learn how to rub him and say, baby, look. Just sit, rub their head. Baby, look. I really, really want you to do something for me. And when you come home, if you don't mind, if you can get the garbage and take care of the dishes, that will really, really bless me. I got a lot going on tonight. If you would, and what happened to that? And then once you get through, man, that man gonna wash them dishes so fast.
It's how you talk.
Now, when you come in the room, don't have a little bonnet on your head now.
Don't have that bonnet.
Have your lingerie on or whatever you like it on. Don't have nothing on.
Be nice.
Don't have nothing on but a smile.
Be nice.
Y'all. You get what I'm saying? So learn how to talk. That's an art. To talk to your man.
That's what it is.
You just spit it out. Bring me some chicken. Stop talking so loud when you call me anyway.
So we can't ask for chicken or anything loudly.
Stop
it needs to be at a different volume.
Stop talking to
Do you mind? Learn the art of touching and rubbing and being soft.
That's right.
Some of y'all so hard.
Like
you got a manicure? Get your nails. Hey, your nails looking good when you rub them too. Your toes looking good sometimes. Anyway, that's a whole nother. But talk soft.
He ain't lying.
You want to hear a soft voice. Hey, baby. See, I know I'm in the house now. Some of y'all don't even, he don't even know a soft voice anymore. You don't even talk soft no more. That's what your soft voice is. Well, use your inside voice when you talking to me.
Use your inside voice. And it's sad that black men gotta get on a podcast and say stuff like that. Like all the other women from different races, they know how to handle certain things. But black women, when you talk to your husband, you better make sure you take that garbage out. You better make sure you mow that lawn. You better make sure you clean out the gutters, this and that. And this is how you supposed to talk to your husband. Baby, the garbage is coming this morning. Can you take the garbage out? You see how different that is? And he say, I got you, honey. I'm going to take the garbage out. Then you say, honey, it's too much water coming out the side of the gutter. Can you clean the gutter? He say, baby, I got that for you. See how that talk? Right there, right? Okay. Now, when you say, baby, I need you to fix the pipe that's down there under the sink, it's leaking. Honey, can you do that for me? You see the tone, right? You see the tone. Baby, I got you. Now, I'm going to share something with y'all that I had told y'all many years ago. I want to share this with y'all. What did I say to y'all that make things trickle down easy in a marriage? What did I say? What did I say that make things trickle down easy in a marriage? Now, I know it's Sunday morning. But what did I say to y'all that make a marriage trickle down easy? It's the pussy. Be friendly with your pussy to your husband. Okay? When he give you the tap, boom, boom, boom. You hear me? When he give you that tap late in the midnight hour, turn that ass over. Say, Daddy, how you want it? You understand? That's what make marriage situations trickle down easy. You always want to have war with this man, and it's not supposed to be like that. Is that nasty? that's right. It's Monday. I'm sorry. Oh, I can be fresh. I can be fresh. Okay. So now it feel like Sunday 18 though, because it's so quiet. Okay. This is the uncomfortable truth. See, when you not riding that pony, did you hear what I said? Because you know I call our husbands ponies and horses, okay? When you're not riding this horse, okay, on a daily basis, things look strange. Things look strange in the house. There's no warmness in the house when you're not riding your horse, your stallion. When you're not riding your stallion, things look strange in the house. Okay? Because now I feel like we are roommates. Okay? I feel like we roommates. Why you asking me everything? Why you can't do it? Because you not giving the pussy. He feel like you his friend. We friends in here. We just out here separating the bills. We friends in here. But when you know how to pull that moo up and jump on him, you understand? Jump on him. Take heed and courage the jump. Jump on your husband. Take heed and courage the jump. Hold the top of the chair. Take heed and courage the jump. Okay? Take heed and courage the jump so much. I had notified my husband this morning that I need help this morning. And he said after the show, I said, no problem. I got you. Okay? I encourage you to know. Listen, I encourage you to jump with the moo. I encourage you. Okay? Learn how to talk to your husband. This man said it's the way you talk to us that makes us want to do and not do. Honey, can you stop by Popeye Chicken and get me a 4-piece? Okay, honey, when you get a chance, when you coming home, he tired, but you ask him, honey, could you stop by Popeyes? Can you get me 4-piece chicken or whatever, or 6-piece chicken or whatever? And this is the thing, when you can tell when a man has been nourished. Is that nasty? Am I going too far? Okay, that's nasty. I'm going too far. Right? You can tell when a man is being nourished at home. Because you want to know why? He tired, but he tell you, baby, I'll get you the 6-piece, but you got to be nice to me when I get home. And she tell him, baby, I'm going to be nice to you. I'm going to be nice to you, baby. Okay? I'm going to be nice to you. He said, now make sure you put on that red one that I like. And she said, baby, I already got it on. I'm just waiting for you to get in the driveway. That make him get home faster. He got to get there to Popeyes. He already flying. Brittany, don't be laughing at me. He already flying on 295. He already flying on the 109. He trying to get to the Popeyes and get the chicken and get to the house. Okay? Let me share something with you. Know how to talk to your husband. Some of y'all don't know how to talk to him. Touch him. Touch him sometimes. Most of our husbands who you've been married a long time, he got a baldy. Rub that bald head. Kiss him on that bald head. Stroke that beard. Touch that beard. Okay? Bite him. You know, listen, I prefer biting. I always bite my husband. Late in the midnight hour, I'll just bite this man for no reason. He'd be like, what is going on? Bite. Nicely. I ain't talking no crazy bite. Bite and jump. Okay? Take heed and courage that. Bite and jump. Okay? That's what you do. Pull that moo up. Bite and jump. Okay? Not no fight. We not doing fight. Y'all crazy. Don't do no fight. Brittany, stop laughing. Don't do no fight. I'm talking about pull the moo up and jump and bite. Okay? He don't know where you coming from. Okay? He don't know what kind of move you about to do. Pull a moo up, jump, and bite, damn it. Onika, stop laughing at me. Okay? Y'all don't know how to talk to your husbands. That's why the side chick always get him. Because she nice to him. How was your day, baby? I had a rough day today. I'm going through something. Side chicks know how to talk to your husband, I had a rough day today. All this stuff happened today. You understand? Side chicks know how to talk to your husband. They talk to your husband better than you talk to him. He get in the house, you immediately ready to go to war. Why are you late? Instead of you saying, honey, how was your day? Let me get those bags from you. You tell the children, take the bags. You take the boots off him. Now he start explaining his day. Make sure you listen. As he tell his day, make sure you listen. We don't do that because we ready to tell him how our day went because, you know, we want to be first. This black man said black women are the least undesirable. He said we are undesirable. It's not because your looks. It's not your looks that make you undesirable. It's not. It's not your looks. It is not your looks. Listen, take heed is not the cat's meow. I am not. My king had women before me that even take heed will tell you these women were beautiful. You hear me? Take heed will tell you these women were beautiful. But the women he had before me, they were missing something that I had. The women before me was missing something that I had. Because if they had it, they would be the ones married to him, not me. One of those women would be the one married to him, not me. Take heed is a big booty girl, okay, with some dimples, okay, and I'm from Jersey, okay. I'm just saying. Kevin Samuel says average at best, okay? Average at best. Take heed is not out here talking about I'm a 10, I'm this, I'm that. No. Only thing back in the day, because we've been married 18 years. I don't count the 19 because you know I was in sin. I was doing sin. Okay. I was in sin doing nonsense. Okay. So when I met my king, two young people dating, enjoying life, you understand, trying to figure out what we're going to do. And he saw in me what I did not see in myself. See, when men take their time to choose a wife, they know the things that they require for her to be. They know what they want in a wife. What do you think all men want in a woman? What do you think? There's one thing that all men want in a woman. You can tell who are the lionesses in the chat. If you can really tell who are the true lionesses in the chat, because you'll see them say respect. That's what a man wants. He just wants you to respect him. That's it. Now, The uncomfortable truth is the respect start when a man approach you. That's how the respect start. Because if he walks up to you and he says, "How are you? How you doing today?" And you turn around, "Get out my face, this and that. I don't need you, this and that, all this. I'm up here, I'm minding my business. Why are you talking to me?" So now he knows this is I don't care how beautiful she looked. This is not what this is not what I signed up for. So now he says, "Okay, forget it, you know. All right, mind you, let me check this out. Looks can also be deceiving as well. Man walk up to you. He may not be dressed to the T like some of y'all believe. He may not be dressed to the T. He may have something casual on. Just something casual, light, okay? Some of y'all even give him the up and down look. You give him the top to the bottom. You look at him and you say, "I'm out of your league." Some of y'all get in here and y'all say that. "I am out of your league." You tell men this. "I'm out of your league." Okay? And so the men just look like, I just said hello and you like, you out of my league. Thank you, 18. I appreciate you, baby. So now you will get a woman that look like take heed, chubby like take heed, fat like take heed, and he walks up to her and he says, "How you doing, honey?" And she'll respond, "I'm doing fine, baby. What's going on?" And he immediately know, this is it. This is it. Now he go sit next to the fat gal, and start talking to her. A lot of y'all women who believe you are 10s, 9s, 8, the men that you actually supposed to be with that are 10, 9s, and 8s, they're settling for women who are 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Because wanna know why? They require what? What do men require? A man will tell you, "I'd rather have a woman respect me than love me." I'd rather have a woman respect me than love me. Because I'm going to share something with you. A lot of y'all who be like, "I love my husband." You can screw his brother. You can screw his father. You can screw his cousin, his god brother. You can screw his best friend. "I love my husband." But if you respect him, you can't screw his father. You can't screw his brother. You can't screw his cousin. You can't screw his god brother. You can't screw his best friend if you respect him. You understand? That's the difference. Because there's women all around here talking about, "I love my husband," but she cheats. But if you respect him, you can't cheat. You can't. It's not in you to do it. I was watching a skit. I guess kind of like a skit. They were talking about how a lot of married women cheat on their husband because of a jujitsu teacher, okay? A jujitsu teacher, however they pronounce that, okay? They cheat on their husband because they watch another man subdue their husband in a hold that the husband has never encountered before. And so once the wife sees this and she sees this other man put her husband in a fetal position, okay, the respect is gone. This is why y'all got to stop going to these things with these women, because the respect is gone. She's only bringing you because she wants you to encounter a man that can subdue you in a certain type of position. But if y'all wasn't actually doing this jiu-jitsu bullshit and y'all was doing actual hands, it'll probably go left. See, once a woman see you in a certain type of position, she'll lose all respect for you. When she see you in a certain type of position, she loses all respect for you. This is why most men don't tell their darkest secrets. That's why most men just go like this when it comes to their secrets, because if they actually told you what was going on with them, you would not respect them anymore. That's why most men just go like this. They just stay quiet. But see, when a woman sees her husband go through all types of hurricanes and he still stand through all the pain and sorrow and still go and stand on his kingdom or go sit on the throne, she'll never lose respect for him, because it's the way that he handles himself. It's the way he handles himself. This is why men will always say, I'd rather she respect me than love me. Love can have you do some strange shit out here. Love can have you do some strange shit. You'll be caught in a hotel screwing some man on top of him. Your husband catch you, walk in. First thing you do, I love you. How? 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 I love you. How? Woman get caught in the car screwing some man that her husband bought her this damn car. Her husband bought her this car. Husband come home early, work 2 jobs. He come home early. He see his truck on the side of the house and the truck is bouncing. He like, what the hell is going on? Walk up to the truck, bust through, and he was smart enough to have his phone camera on. Bust through the door, open the door wasn't even locked. You see your wife humping some other man, talking about ain't got no panties on, talking about, I love you. How? How? But if she respects you, she can't do that bullshit. She's not going to do that. She's not. Why is Taki talking about this? Why am I seeing this? Why am I saying this? Because Black women, we have no respect for our men. We don't. And that's why our men will get up here and say other cultures are better than Black women. They'll get in here and say other cultures are better than Black women. And the uncomfortable truth is that these other cultures try to copy how we look. When they go get that breast done, when they go get that butt done, when they go get those lips done. And then black women, y'all turning around and trying to be like these women. Okay? You go get your breasts reducted. You go get something done to your butt. Okay? You go change your nose, your signature nose you were born with. You go change your nose. Never heard no shit like that. The original trying to be the copy. Is that nasty? Did I go too far? The original trying to be the copy. And the copy trying to be the original. Black men are conditioned to love black women. But it's your mouth stop a lot of men from being Black men are conditioned to love black women, but it's your mouth that blow you right out the water. It's your mouth that blow you out of the water. It's not the way you look. Hey, Malik, how are you, honey? It's not the way you look. Black men will get in here. Hey, Red Lipstick Vibe, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. Black men will get in here, and you'll hear a lot of black men on social media. They'll say, I don't want no fat gal. I don't want no skinny gal. I don't want no medium-sized gal. You'll hear black men say this, but check this out. Check this out. A fat gal can go up to a man that's a 10. A fat gal can go up to a man that is a 10. A skinny gal can go up to a man that's a 10. And he might prefer the skinny gal, okay? But the problem is the skinny gal don't know how to speak with respect to him because she's a 10. Okay? And he's a 10. The fat gal is not a 10. She not a 10. But she talks to him in a different way. And so what will he choose? Who do you think he'll choose? Who do you think he'll choose? A black man will rather choose the fat gal that knows how to talk to him, that shows him respect, that doesn't hesitate to pray for him, that doesn't hesitate to speak life over him, then take the one that just looked like a 10. She got everything in a 10, but she don't know how to use her mouth properly. Some of y'all 10s are only good just to get that back shot. Some of y'all 10s are only good for that back shot. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. And y'all get out here and say that. That's all you can do. Then you have some women, and it doesn't have to be a fat gal. It can also be the one that is, shaped like the brick house. And it might be the petite woman who has the calmness, the poise. She knows how to talk to the man. And then you got the voluptuous brick house that she nasty. And so he may like the one with the brick house, but her mouth disqualifies her. So now he's with the petite guy. And the petite gal is showing the respect and the love, and he says, this is who I want. Your mouth disqualify you from a lot of things. And black women, The thing that disqualify us the most is that I'm a strong black woman, black girl, magic baby. And only when you supposed to be strong is when you giving birth. Is that nasty? Did I go too far? Does it hurt a little bit? That's the only time you're supposed to be strong. You have been suckered out of your femininity. You have been suckered out of your femininity by people telling you you're a strong black woman. I never want to hear those words. I never want to hear those words. I remember a brother in the hospital said to me, sis, you're a strong black woman. I said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. He said, what? I said, I'm not. I'm not. I ain't no strong black woman. Let me share something with you. Take heed when she's wrong, okay? If I wrong my husband, okay, and it's really bad, I wrong him, okay? All right, and we in a heated argument, take heed can break out of the argument and do the cultural thing that my husband tribe does. I could get on my knees and tell my husband I'm sorry. Take heed is not no strong black woman, okay? Take heed likes to climb on her husband. I like to bite my husband. I am not a strong black woman. Only time I'm strong is when I'm giving birth. I'm not a strong black woman. I walk around this house like whatever, lolly dolly da. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, I'm not a strong black woman. Take heed on that boat of strong black women? I was, and somehow I fell off that boat. Okay, do I want them to come save me? I don't want nobody to come save me. 18. I don't want nobody to come save me. Did take heed fall off that boat? Yes. Don't come save me. Don't come save me. I'm on a ship by myself, okay? My husband is the ship. Don't come save me. Damn it, y'all do too much. You do too much. And so because we have been suckered out of our femininity and the way we're supposed to behave to our men, you have men that come to social media and they are saying this, okay? And the man is not wrong. He's not wrong. And he got some corrections for take heed too. This man right here is not wrong. Hey, Steven, how are you, honey?
Sorry, I just have to laugh at this retard music. That my dog. That my dog. That my dog. That my dog. How in the world is anybody going to grow in a constant diet of that every single day, 24 hours a day? That's my dog. Retard music. You'd have to be retarded to find it entertaining because it is just ridiculous. All right, let's talk about black women this morning, okay? Black women have become the most toxic population in the world. Everybody can't stand them. Nobody can stand them. White people can't stand them, and black men can't stand them, and young black kids can't stand them. How do I know this? Because they come to my counseling office and they tell me so. They tell me that they cannot stand living with these women. They beg to go live with their fathers because these women are so miserable, they basically torture them. Yeah, that's right. I had a kid tell me I wouldn't have any problems if it wasn't for my mother, because the woman is so chaotic and so insane and so full of anger and resentment that she drives the kid absolutely insane. Any black kid will go insane in the home with a black woman, guaranteed. They're always miserable, they're always angry, they're always negative. They're toxic, man. They're just death in a bottle. You'd have to be insane to want to marry one unless you enjoy being miserable. Men now are going overseas and marrying anything but a black woman.
Now I have to stop him because he's right. It's the way we behave that make men not want to be bothered with us. Do you understand? It's the way we behave that make men not want to be bothered with us. My sisters, the problem is that we have been lied to and we have been running with the lie. We're the only group of women that you have been told you are a strong black woman because you're loud. Because you're loud, you're strong. Because you get in here and you curse, you strong. Because you jump in men's face, you strong. We have been lied to. Because the way you talk to your husband, the way you talk to your man, it can disqualify you in so many ways when you talk to him like you ain't got no sense. When you talk to this man like you ain't got no sense. I remember when I heard a woman on social media, she said her husband doesn't give her anything and she got to go and take money from him and take money out his account or hide money from him because he doesn't give her anything, right? This is her husband. She's been married to him. I guess she was like 10 years or something, that she can't get anything from him, okay? When I heard this, I was like, this sounds crazy. Because most of the time when you're married, okay, when you're married, hold on for a minute. This grown folk conversation. Go up, take your stuff upstairs. Yeah. Most of the time when you're married, you know how to talk to your husband. You know how to get money from your husband. And this where when you hear women that talk like this, it's because you're roommates with your husband in the house. You're roommates. There's no servitude and you're not making love to this man on a daily basis. Now, I know every day is a little hard. It's a little hard every day. You know what I'm saying? It's a little hard every day. But if you can do it on a consistent basis, you know what I'm saying? Like you did it one day, you skip one day, then you go back. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do. You know, here we go. We playing tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? That's what we playing. You tap me on Monday, I'm going to tap you on Wednesday. You tap me on Wednesday, I'm going to tap you on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Then we going to round it off Saturday, Sunday, tap, tap, tap. But when you are in a marriage and you are, you know, we roommates, okay? You'll never get nothing from your husband. You'll never get nothing from your husband. Some of y'all don't know how to talk to your husband. Some of y'all don't know how to talk to your men. And that's why y'all having all these issues. Because I have had times where my king would say no to something. No to something. And I'll go and I'll do some strange things for a piece of change. And then all of a sudden you'll see him say, baby, just go ahead and get what you want. There's ways that you can do things. When I hear this man say no to something, I go to touch him. I go to touch him. He say, girl, don't start no trouble. I go to touch him. He say, now wait a minute, because I know what you came for. I go to touch him. He look at me. He say, now look, go sit down. Go sit down. I had already said no. Okay, I had already said no. I look at him, I smile. He said, you heard me, and I already said no. It's the way you talk to your husband. Okay, it's the way you talk to them. And we don't know how to talk to black men. This is why you have men come in here and say black women are undesirable. You know how we say, how you talk like that and you come from a black woman? How you talk like that and you come from a black woman? Because it's the way black women talk. That's why he can talk like that. That's why he can say all those things like that. Because it's the way we talk to our men. There are a lot of young black men in their 20s that they'll say, I would never date a black woman because it's the way they were treated growing up. I'll never date a black woman. I'll never marry a black woman. I'll never a black woman. He says that because of the stuff he went through with black women. He ain't mad at his mama. It's the stuff he went through with black women. So that's why he said, I'm not going to be with no black woman. Do you know what it is? Let me share something with you because a lot of y'all don't know the power that you wield as a black woman. This is nasty what I'm about to say. Don't get upset, okay? The power that you wield as a black woman, you don't know the power that you wield as a black woman. I want y'all married women to do this for me. I don't care what color you are, okay? But I want you to do this for me today. I want you, when your husband come home, or if he's home already for the holiday, shout out to my veterans, I want you to hug your husband. My melanated sisters, you know what I'm talking about. I want you to hug your husband. You will feel this man hug you so tight, lift you towards him so tight. Do you understand? He will lift you towards him so tight because this type of love from a black woman can never be duplicated. You are the original. You are the original. So when you hug your brothers, meaning your husband, when you hug him, it's a sigh of relief that no matter what he's going through, you're there. 18 said, don't forget don't forget the forehead kiss. That's right. Kiss him on that forehead. You are designed to be nurturers. Black women, you have been suckered out of your position. You are designed to be nurturer, to be a nurturer. You are not designed to be, I'm a strong black woman. How that going for you? How that going for you in 2025? How that going for you? How is that going for you? Take heed is not signing up for that. Back in the day when I was a baby mom, I had to sign up for that. I put my own self in that position. I had to sign up to be a strong black woman. Nobody better not tell me what. Tell me what. First name I'm calling is my husband. Tell me what. You want to do what? What do you want to tell me? Okay. Renee said, give him the kiss suck on the bottom of his lip. Yes. Bite him too. Bite him too. Be aggravating towards your husband in a good way. He come in from work. Bite this man. Bite him. Start biting him on his face and everything. Okay. Jump on him. If you petite, jump on your husband. Okay, you a big girl, pull that moo-moo up. Turn around. Okay? Okay? Be nice. Bite them. Okay? Now, when I say bite them. I'm not telling you to go and be ready to do war. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Don't go to war. Y'all be in there trying to fight your husband. Don't go to war. Bite him. Hug on him. Grab his stuff. We don't know how to talk to our men. This is why black men get up here and say we are undesirable. Hey, Green Beans, how are you? We are undesirable. Black Queen, what's up, baby? And now we about to get to the main event. Why black women are happy that Osborne got deleted by his baby mama, Hannah. Now, I know I did a lot of song and dance this morning, okay, because I had to get to, I had to warm it up a little bit. Because the conversation we about to have next is nasty, okay? The next conversation we about to have is a little rough, okay? Now, we going to go to the amazing Lucas first. Y'all know Lucas, okay? He don't like those coons or those house ninjas and this and that. And he not none of those things. But he say all the black people who agree with things that got common sense, they are the coons and the house ninjas and all this other stuff. So, and I have been called house ninja, okay? But I'm too brown skinned to be the house ninja. But I have been called house ninja, okay? I have been called the coon, okay? And all these things. I have been called all these things by a lot of these content creators on social media, all because I'm telling you that, listen, stop blaming everybody else for your situation. Because I'm telling you to love your husband and be kind to him. Because I'm telling you to ask questions on why the cheating is occurring. But this is what he said. This is what he said. And I want y'all to understand this man is happy that Osborne had got deleted because Osborne had put some things about black women on social media and it was degrading. And I'm going to share some with you. There are a lot of other black men who think this way too, because they have been hurt by our tone and the words that come out of our mouth. Because we don't know how to talk to our men. And so this is why they jump ship and be like, F what you heard. I'm going to go over to another ship and see what I can do with that. Let me share something with y'all. And this is nasty. I have said this to y'all many times before. If you and another woman is on the same playing field with our brothers, right? You and another woman from a different culture. All of y'all, okay? You and this woman from a different culture, you and her got the same everything from 1 to 10. Same everything, 1 to 10. And our brother had to make a choice between you and another woman from a different culture. You know what he's going to do? He's going to choose you. He's conditioned to love his sister. But when his sister got a loud mouth and nasty and she don't know how to talk to men, he's going to go and mess with a different race. That's nasty. But it's true. Black men are conditioned to love black women. They're conditioned to love that nose, that cheekbones and everything, those wide lips. They're conditioned to love us. That brown skin, that light skin. You understand? They're conditioned to love us. They're conditioned to love those big breasts, that big butt, those hips that ride from side to side. Black men are conditioned. That's why when they see a black woman walk down the street and they see her roll, they have to look. I don't even care who they with. They have to look. They have to look because they're conditioned to love it. That's why they have to look. I don't care who they with. I don't care who they with. They have to look. Because their condition is in them to look. They're conditioned to love you, but what makes you mess up is that mouth. That mouth blow you out the water. Once a man hear how you speak, that mouth runs you right out the water. You understand? That's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. Let me share something with you. Black men are something else. Do you hear me? They are a group like no other. Once you know how to talk to a black man and y'all just met, he want to always hear your voice. He don't even care where he at. He want to always hear your voice. He want to always hear your voice. Y'all just met. You just met. He always calling you. This man's supposed to be busy. He always calling you. And every time you answer the phone, how you doing, baby? He say, I'm doing all right. What you doing? He's supposed to be working. He's supposed to be working. I'm doing all right. What you doing? I'm just cooking. Mind you, he's supposed to be working. He's supposed to be working. Okay? He call you. Okay? He's supposed to be working. Even when he go on vacation with his friends, he's supposed to be on vacation. He calling you. How you doing? What's up, baby? I just called, see how you doing. I'm doing all right, baby. Can't wait till you come back home, this and that. He already mad with his friends that they taking too long to get to the airport. It's the last day. He like, I gotta go. I'ma leave y'all Negroes here. I gotta go. I ain't want to come on this trip anyway. Okay, because why? He got somebody at home that love him. Let me share something with you. And when a man have a woman at home that love him, you understand what I'm saying? He doesn't wait in the driveway. Is that nasty? Did I go too far? He doesn't wait in the driveway to get in the house. Okay? He looking like Mr. Bob. You know how Mr. Bob the builder get the bag and everything? He walking up the he doesn't wait. He doesn't wait. Ain't that nasty? Hey Shay, how are you, honey? You hear me? There's a difference when a man is happy at home. He's you know, and shit, he happy and shit. People looking at him like, and his job might be horrible, but he laughing and shit like, you know what? After these 8 hours, these 16 hours, I'm going home and shit. Okay? Get out that car pull in the driveway, he jump out the car. His body hurt. But once he opened up the door, he already know there's someone there that's gonna say, baby, go take your shower. I got that shower running. Go take your shower. When you finish, I'm gonna rub you down. And then he look at you and say, you gonna be nice to me, baby? She say, yeah, I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna be nice to you. Let me finish up getting your food ready. I'm gonna be nice to you, baby. Do you know what kind of stuff that is right there for a man? Do you know that's called heaven? That's called heaven. Men are so simple. Men are so simple. Okay? Okay? Green Bean said I'm extra as hell. Green beans, you already know. Okay? Don't you know that is heaven right there? I don't care where y'all live at. Even if you ain't living in no house, you living in an apartment. That is heaven for a man to come home to a house of peace. So when black men cannot find a house of peace with a black woman, he has to go outside his race. I'm not judging anybody who go outside their race. You love who you love. But when you hear black men say things like this is because some woman, some sisters may have said some shit to him that was not right. And so he decided that he could get love from a different race. Now, let's go to the first foolery of the day. The amazing Lucas dropped this story, and he said it is a hilarious story. Let's continue. Let's hear
What we
it.
should do, we give them a chance, right? We take like a Oba Maselli, we take a Tatum, we take any of these fools, and we give them a chance till we send them to another planet. What an amazing story. Oh my goodness. So many of y'all hit me up and asked me to do a video on this story. And rest assured, I looked into it. I was like, oh, absolutely. I would love to do a video on this story because I think there should be more stories like this throughout 2025.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Now, for those who may not know about the story, well, we have this innocent white woman, okay? And her name is Hannah. And she was with Telvin Osborne, a black man.
Mind you, this is sarcasm at its finest. Okay, so let's continue. Here we go.
What happens was this innocent white woman was partying, okay? She got a little intoxicated, and she went home, and a gun was involved in an argument with Telvin, and next thing we know, Telvin is no longer with us.
Arrived at the 800 block of 4 Points Road on Sunday, where a shooting happened around 5:45 a.m. Investigators found Telvin Osborne with a single gunshot wound to the chest.
I know what you're thinking. Lucas, this is an amazing story. This is a sad story. Let me just tell you. Telvin had a lot to say before Telvin went bye-bye. Telvin, I can't believe what I'm about to say. This man said that he would never get with a black woman. That he would get with a dog before a black woman, and the dog had to be white. Whew.
Now, y'all hear that, right? Now, why did I laugh? Because I see 18 put something in here, and she said, take heed when you gonna start selling those raggedy head scarves. I'm sold out. I finished all of them, but I will get some more. But back to what the amazing Lucas said, okay? He said, okay, that Osborne had some choice words to say about black women, okay? Choice words to say about black women. And like I told y'all earlier, only why Osborne said those things is that more than likely he has had some women to say some shit to him growing up. See, black men don't just date outside their culture because they want to. They date outside their culture sometimes is because a lot of black women push them out of the culture. And then sometimes it's like, sometimes they just, sometimes they be lost. But we're going to go into the foolery. Now, mind you, that's just not black men. That's black women too. Some of y'all be lost. But like Taki gonna say to you, you love who you want to love. But anyway, let's get back to the amazing Lucas talking about what Osborne was saying when it came to black women. Okay, let's continue.
Powerful niggardry at work here.
That's a new level of self-hatred, okay? That's a level of self-hatred I have never seen before. In addition to that, he said that he wouldn't fight a white man. He would never fight a white man, but he would definitely beat the ass of a black man. Let's just think about that, bro. Just think about that. Damn. Think about how mentally just done, you're cooked, you have to be. Okay? That's why I say Hannah was innocent. Hannah is innocent because what Hannah alleges in this story is that she was cleaning the gun and it accidentally went off. All right? It accidentally went off. And we all know that is very possible. Okay,
That's not possible. That's not possible. He's being sarcastic. That's not possible. Okay. Now, Green Bean said he's a tether. Okay. Now, when you hear stuff like this, right? More than likely, and this is just me, doing my own thing. I'm not saying that this really happened. But there are a lot of men from different cultures that look like us, okay, that have our same skin tone, okay, because everybody who is the same skin tone ain't kin, we all ain't kin, okay. So even though this man had said this about black women and black men and stuff like that, you got to understand that this is coming from a different background than us. He's coming from a different background than us. Now, should he had said that? No, he shouldn't have said that. That's not how you do things. He shouldn't have said none of that. But now, for him to be sent to glory, why is it always, one thing my mama said to me, and I grew up in a drug home, but one thing my mama said to me is that when people pass away, you don't get in here and you talk ill of the dead. You don't do that. You don't laugh. You don't make jokes of it. But it's funny. It's funny. Now, that could just been his perspective on black people. You understand? That just could have been his perspective on black women. And sometimes when you meet people like that, you just have to leave them alone. Just leave them be. They'll find out later. And this is a case of you effed around and you found out. You cannot be cleaning a piece be still at 5 a.m. and you and him got into a heated argument and you cleaning a piece be still at 5 a.m. and the piece be still go off. Y'all was drinking. Why are you cleaning a piece be still at 5 a.m? Y'all was drinking. You came from a party. That does not make sense. This is not a color thing. I want y'all to understand this. This is a woman thing. This is a woman thing because just like I told y'all in the beginning, once you say you were arguing with a man, oh, he was abusive and this and that, this is what y'all do. And he ain't done none of those things. But y'all get in here and say that this will happen. The law immediately caters to you. Nobody is thinking like, why was she cleaning a gun at 5 a.m? They were just arguing. Why would she think to go and clean a gun and then say the gun accidentally went off? Anyway, let's get back. Shout out to the amazing Lucas. Here we go.
I've seen it before where a gun just, boom, oh, you were cleaning it and you accidentally pushed the wrong thing and the thing went off. Absolutely. Okay. I just want to be clear. Now, the police, we all know the police. These mofos is just racist. The police are saying that there was no mention of cleaning a gun. Okay. And in the investigation, we can't trust him, bro. I trust him.
Also clearing up misinformation about the shooting.
Important for us to clarify that at no point during the investigation was there any information about a person cleaning a weapon.
Hashtag free Hannah. That's what I'm saying. Because this story is eerily reminiscent of another story that I did a report on. Where, same scenario, we have an innocent white woman and a very evil, wicked black man. And this innocent white woman, well, they got into a fight. I just don't know how this all follows the same patterns, but they got into a fight. And she got a knife and went, choo, 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 choo. next thing we know,
now that's another situation. This is not Osborne. Osborne got pow pow pow. This is not, but it was one pow. Okay. This is a different situation he talking about. He mixing it in. Okay, let's continue.
Maselli, that's what his name, is no longer with us. And Omar Maselli, crazy, ironically, had the same views of black women that Telvin Osborne had. And Omar Maselli was like, he didn't want black women in the class with him. He went so far to say that white women, chests were better than black women's chests. Now, like I said.
Now, I want to share this with y'all. Why did he say this? Okay. Why did the man who got the shank say this about black women? Because some of y'all black women is ghetto. Some of y'all is hard to be in a classroom with. Most likely he was going to college. It's hard to be in a classroom with y'all because most of y'all so loud and disrespectful. Okay, so that's the uncomfortable truth. There's certain things that we do that is crazy, and a lot of black men who say they love us, they don't like to tell, oh yeah, that's the shit you doing. So they continue to cater to us and let the behavior just continue. So I gotta say that some of us do stupid shit like that. Okay, I just want to put that out there. Just want to say that. Good morning, Mrs. She Said. Wonderful show yesterday, my sister. Amazing as always. Guys, please make sure you tune in to Mrs. She Said. Hashtag shame lady. You hear me? This is the uncomfortable truth, y'all. Some of us don't even want to be around our sisters because they do dumb shit. Some of us don't even want to encounter our sisters because they do dumb shit. When you trying to handle business, you hate to hear one of your sisters get on the phone because she got an attitude right when she first answered the phone. And then you be like, you know what? I hang up and I call back. So you could get another operator. When we start telling the truth, things could get better in the community. But when we keep lying, talking about our sisters are queens, all of them is beautiful, they strong black women, ain't nothing they do is wrong. Let's continue.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with these dudes. Okay, but clearly, Courtney Clenny, that was her name, she is innocent. All right, she is innocent. I believe Omar Maselli was trying to strangle her or attack her or something, or trying to lower her credit score. That's what.
Now you hear what he said, right? I believe that this man was trying to do all these things to her because women use. That's why I said this is not a black or white thing. Women use abuse as the key of doing some nonsense to somebody. They will use abuse, a black woman, a Hispanic woman, a white woman. And the thing is that when it really happened, this is when the laws just look at women who really been through it and they second guess it because we use it for everything. Oh, he abused me. He did this. Mind you, some of y'all will even get fake bruises on your body and act like he did it. You do it yourself and go to court and be like, he did this. And he looking like he didn't do nothing. But because she got these bruises all on her, all these marks all on her body, the courts believe that you really laid hands on her. And so what happened? These women walk away scot-free with no punishment at all. So when I look at this case with Hannah, this is not a white privilege that y'all believe so much. This is a woman's privilege. This is a woman's privilege. Just like they say white women tears are powerful, black women tears are powerful. Hispanic women tears are powerful. Asian women tears are powerful. Haitian women tears are powerful. African women tears are powerful. Once a woman start tearing up and she make up some story, even the devil himself got to cross his legs and look at her and say, you got it, you got it, you got it. Even the devil himself like, you got it, baby. Yes. Because it's so convincing that this man was evil, but he the same one that's 6 feet under and can't tell his side of the story. Let's continue.
Okay, I just want to put that out there. This is an amazing story because I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Y'all may not like it, y'all may boo, it is what it is. I may lose some people, but I'm gonna say these two white women have done more for the black community than a significant portion of black people.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I know you're gonna boo, I understand.
Queen, how are you?
Can we be honest? Can we be honest? They really taking them out. You want to tell me this is the world you want to live in? You want to live in a world with a Kundis Owens, with a Tatum? You want to live in a world with the fat dude from The Blaze? I'm just saying. I think what we should do is start finding these women, hiring them, bro. We can give them a code name Winter Soldier. We can code name Winter Soldier and send them out into the black community and let them do their job, bro. Send them out and get them all the Sambos and the Cooneries and let them cleanse the community. And we pay them a little fee. It is what it is, right?
And I want to stop him right there. Shout out to Amazing Lucas, okay? That already happened. But it only worked on the women because the women, independent. I'm a strong black woman, black girl magic. That already happened. Let's continue.
Hey, we can even give them a costume, have them go like full, White Dragon from the Power Rangers. It's morphin' time or something like that. And just send them out into the community, bro. That's all I'm saying. What we should do is start hiring these white women, okay? And see, we can use them for the betterment and the empowerment of the collective.
Wake up, nigga.
Let me just be very clear in saying this. I'm in no way, shape, or form advocating for any type of violence. That's not what I'm advocating for. But do coons count? Do they really? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But I just find it very interesting that these people have such self-hatred. Because I think what we should do, we give them a chance, right? We take like Oba Maselli, we take a Tatum, we take any of these fools, and we give them a chance till we send them to another planet to be judged, or we send them, to Canada. That could be another planet. I don't know what the idea is, but I'm just saying, just giving you some ideas. And we give them a chance. Like, listen, you can either change from your cooning ways, okay, and come to God, or you can go down the path that you're going. All right, that's what you can do. I think that's what we should do. And I think a lot of them will snap out of it. That's what I think. I think a lot of them will snap out of it. So when it comes to these brave white women, when it comes to these brave winter soldiers, I got nothing bad to say about them. I think Courtney Clenny was innocent. I think Hannah was innocent. Okay, you can just tell she's innocent. Look at her. She got a nice little smile. She would never just be violent like that against the dude that she was with and had children with. Come on now. So I hope she has a good attorney. If she has a GoFundMe, you let me know. Okay, I'll put 5 on it. And I hope these women get freed and they can go back into the community and keep doing what they do. Keep doing what they do best. They are like the female civil rights Wolverine. All right, what they do is not very nice, but it helps the community.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I think this is really the female version of a John Brown, okay? This is the modern day version of an abolitionist, okay, is what these women are doing. That's what I believe, okay? And the more we have of women like this, bro, we would be in a better position. Like I said, we can get Asians on the payroll, we can get white women on the payroll, we can get Latinas on the payroll and send them out. We call them, Winter Soldier, Leche Soldier, right? We can figure out the code names and everything, but we can get this thing going on. and we can help the community so that all of us actually want to benefit us, that we can get some empowerment going, that we can get these fools out of here. Anyways, guys, that's a video of, I'm guessing a disagree.
So check this out. Take Heed doesn't agree with any of the brothers who said those things about black women. I don't agree. You can never get me to agree about stuff like that. He said, I would rather sleep with, I would only sleep with Caucasian women. I would never sleep with black women. Okay, I would never want to. He said black women, white women breasts are more beautiful than black women breasts. All this foolishness that they put all over social media. Now I'm going to share something with you. I am a starch advocate for the body of a black woman and her skin. I believe that you are the most beautiful thing that God has ever created. I believe it. But what makes you ugly is your mouth. You are the most beautiful thing in this world that God created. But what messes you up is your mouth. What messes you up is your mouth. That's what puts you in certain situations. It's your mouth. I ain't lying to you. When I heard Lucas speak, I said, this crazy. Like, why would he think that this makes sense? But when you hear some of his points, you like, okay, I understand. But both of these brothers were sent to glory, and they're not African American, okay? More than likely, they're from different, we look alike, but you're not African American. And you have a lot of our sisters, because we don't know how to speak to our brothers a certain way. We don't know how to encourage. We only know how to get in here and talk all types of foolery to them. This is why you have so many of our brothers that would rather be with women of different races. Mind you, it's not a lot. It's a small group that rather be with different women from other races. It's not a whole bunch of black men that's doing that. But Take Heed is always going to tell you, find love wherever you find it. I don't care who you decide to be in love with. But this is a case of woman privilege. This is not even a color privilege. This is a woman's privilege, because white women do it to white men. You understand? White women do the same thing to white men, and they lose their life. Black women do it to black men, and they lose their life. Latino women do it to Latino men, and they lose their life. Asian women do it to Asian men, and they lose their life. The tears of a woman can bring anybody to their knees. The tears of a woman can bring anybody to their knees. Once you see a woman cry, it's in you to try to help her stop from crying. Like, it's in you to go assist her. Women done got so good at it that even when they cheat, the husband has caught them, they immediately start crying. She's crying because you caught her. She's not crying because she was cheating. She's crying because you caught her. And because we don't understand that part, most men don't understand that part because they want to always comfort women. You'll be fooled by nonsense. Why were you at 5 a.m. cleaning a piece be still? That doesn't make any sense. 5 a.m, a piece be still. Y'all just got into an argument. Y'all was drinking and things went left. And so they didn't press charges against you. They said, oh, her father works for the police department. This situation is a woman's situation. Because once you start crying, Leonard, how are you, honey? Once you start crying, the gloves come off and nobody sees the truth. Nobody sees the truth. Once a woman start crying, the truth is thrown out the window because now we have to work on her feelings. We have to worry about her feelings. My condolences to the Osborne family because I'm not here to tell you that's good with what happened to this young man. I'm not going to tell you that. I don't care how you spin it. I'm not going to tell you, oh, that's good with what happened to that young man because no parent wants to hear a horror story that their son got taken out of this world by his baby mama. No parent wants to be told a horror story that her son got taken out. No parents want to hear that their son got taken out by a girlfriend. The uncomfortable truth is it doesn't matter what color the woman is. Once she start crying, that's when logic flies out the window. Logic, all logic and facts fly out the window. And we're in here working on her feelings because she feels some type of way. You understand? Now, Jared asked me, okay, it's true, but why you feel sorry for him? Because nobody wants to lose their son. I feel sorry for the family. I feel sorry for the family. Nobody wants to lose their son. See, take heed not like the rest of y'all. So y'all be saying some stuff. I can't. As a mother, I can't be like, yeah, that's good. Like, yeah, that's some good. You want to know why? I got sons. I don't want to hear that my son got sent to glory by some woman he loved and she's saying my son laid hands on her and I ain't never seen my son lay hands on any woman. And then now all of a sudden, you know, my son, I'm burying my son. Because the baby mama ain't burying Osborne. His mama and daddy got to bury him. She has no legal anything to bury anybody. The mama got to bury her son. She got to send her son to glory. You're right, he did. You're right, Jerry, he did. He chose his fate. But I can't get in here and laugh at that. Most people can get in here and laugh at, oh, this is a white woman situation. That's why he got sent to glory. No, this is not a white woman situation. This is a black woman situation, a Latino woman situation, an Asian woman situation, a Haitian woman situation, an Asian woman situation. This is women in general that get in here and say, he abused me and start crying. And really, he ain't done nothing. They had an argument and things went left, but there was no laying hands on nobody. Shay said all women are capable of this BS. Go ahead, Shay. Go ahead, Shay. So when we get out here and say the snow bunnies is responsible, all women can send men to glory like this. And get away with it with tears. And get away with it with tears. Hello, contractor. So now I want to give a shout out to Yorel. Yorel, I got something for you. I appreciate you, honey, for donating to the channel. Thank you so much. I want you to hear this. I clipped this last night and I thought this was amazing. Yorel, please understand that this is nothing towards you, my dear. I just clipped it and I thought it was funny. Okay, so here we go.
Man ain't nothing to play with in the bedroom, and I'm gonna tell you that now. See, while you think he eating the cat for you, oh no, ma'am. Oh, you thought this was about you? You poor baby. No, this is about him. Because Mr. Earl knows as long as you going back to back to back to back, soul leaving your body and re-entering, you falling back on the couch, running, putting your foot on his forehead, pushing off the bed, damn near about to fall off the bed. Yeah, he's sitting there happy as he can be because guess what? Now you're not gonna care about the 5 minutes of strokes that he done gave you because he done gave you 2 hours of pleasure, baby. You ain't gonna care about them 5 minutes because you done died 6 times on the emergency room table.
She said you died 6 times.
You not ready. My old man had me ready to propose to him, have a baby and some more stuff. That man, they ain't that 50. I'm ready to settle down. Shoot, had me in the bed like, don't do me like that. Had me cry.
When y'all date those older men, you have to be careful of that, okay? Always be mindful of how these things can go left, okay? Now, the next one that I'm about to give a shout out to is Tracy. Tracy, thank you for the $20 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, okay? And I want you to hear this. Now, Tracy, this is nothing towards you, baby. I had heard this yesterday, and I was like, this is so crazy. But it's so true. Okay, here we go.
Down right or wrong?
They started stinking once I started sticking my dick in and I pulled my dick out. I never got smart with you. I just said your coochie got a smell to it.
You sit here and keep going talking about something.
Because it fucking stink. Yeah, what the fuck? Just like if I stink, you gonna say I stunk. Just, I won't get mad if you say, oh, Zaki, you stink. Okay, cool, I fucking stink. But goddamn, that shit stink. The fuck? I don't understand why people get mad when you tell them they coochie stink. Regardless if your period just came off or not, your coochie still shouldn't stink. I have plenty of females who just came off of their period and their coochie did not stink.
So when I heard that, I was like, this is crazy. Okay? This is crazy. Like, you filmed this and posted on social media. Okay? Man, y'all young generation, y'all cooked. Okay? Because you know you're supposed to clean that thing thoroughly after you have your menstrual. Y'all cooked. Y'all cooked. That's why y'all got that smell. Okay? Now listen to me. A lot of y'all in you know, y'all younger generation, y'all don't believe in vinegar and water. This is why y'all having a problem with that cat smell. Y'all don't believe in vinegar and water at all. You understand? And people will get out here and tell you, oh, don't do this. Don't do that. Listen, Vinegar and water is your friend. Your grandmama, your great grandmama, your mama, your great 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 grandmama had used it. And I'm gonna share something with you. Your great great grandmama and grandmama had walked around the house, and great grandmama and a muumuu all day with just a bra, not even a bra sometimes, a bra and no panties on, and you never smelled your grandma, not one time. Not one time. And 18 said, stop eating those crab legs and drinking Hennessy. You ain't lying. You never smelled them not one time when they walked around those houses. This is why a lot of y'all be looking, y'all have the most beautiful outfit on. Hair be done, everything be done, nails be done, feet be done, but the cats smell crazy. Shout out to Tracy. Now, Tracy, I'm going to give you something else. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for donating to the channel. And this right here will be the anthem of 2025 and 2026 going forward. Okay? This is the anthem of black women, the sisterhood. This is the anthem y'all going to be hearing all year and next year too. Here we go.
Fix it. I'm ready for a husband. I'm ready to sit down and be quiet. I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to wear matching outfits. I'm ready to go to the family events and be quiet and let you talk. I'm going to bring you a plate. I'm going to fix you a nice plate. I promise I'm going to make you a drink. I make cocktails. I'm going to look nice. I'm going to look pretty. I'm going to stay in shape. I'm going to go for walks. What do you need? Do you need me to support you? I'm going to support you. I'm going to help you build that business. Matter of fact, I'm going to be your secretary. What do you need, God? I'm ready. I'm tired. This job done wore me out, y'all. They done wore me out about this job. Everything done wore me out. I done did wrong. I done mismanaged. I done mismanaged my life up here at this point. I need a life manager, and I think the life manager that I'm looking for is a husband.
She said the life manager that I'm looking for is a husband. This is y'all national anthem right now. Because y'all looking for a life manager, you're looking for a coach, you're looking for all these things, and all you're missing is a husband. How do you get a husband? How do you get a husband? How do you get a husband? See, people will tell you, pray. Pray for a husband. Pray. Oh, pray for a husband. Husband, pray. Pray, get in here, pray. Yahweh gonna send you a husband, pray. You know what? Yahweh is looking at you and shaking his head. Yahweh is looking at you and he's shaking his head. That's what he's doing. He's looking at you and he's shaking your head. You can't pray for a husband. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You praying for a husband, that doesn't work. Now, what you got to do, this is a little tidbit before we go off this live. What you got to do is ask Yahweh to clean out everything that is not right within you for marriage. And then he'll send one of his sons your way. Ain't that nasty? I know y'all said, bitch, what? That's nasty, right? But it's the truth. Take heed to the message. Everybody, I had a wonderful time with y'all this morning. Thank you for coming to rock with me. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. Thank you to everybody who took time to donate to the channel. I greatly appreciate that because you could have been anywhere else, but you said, let me go see what that loudmouth heifer talking about this morning. So I appreciate y'all for that, okay? It looked like somehow YouTube got me in this like frozen type thing. I don't know what's going on. I'm seeing some nonsense on my screen, okay? I had a wonderful time with y'all. Thank you so much, okay? If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, through Venmo, also through Super Chat right now, okay? If you want to buy from my family business, it's called UBMRacksFashion.com. Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. The links are in my bio. If you want to shop merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store. If you're interested, okay? If you're interested. Y'all, they got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, and baby clothes as well. I enjoy my time with all of y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. And y'all remember, take heed to the message, okay? And don't end up like women like this. Don't end up like women like this. That you have met the man that is the top tier in your league. Every woman meets men in their league. You know what I'm saying? Like the top tier. Some of y'all never meet the top tier in the league of men that you date. Some of y'all don't. But when you do meet this one in the league of men and you hit the top tier, know how to keep them. Know how to keep them, because the rest of the men that's in that category, they not going to want you. They only going to want to give you back shots. That's it. Because you have met your top tier and you had done him wrong. Take Heed has met her top tier. I have met my top tier. You know how some women say, I could do better. I could do better. Take Heed can't do better. I don't want to do better. Okay? I have met my top tier. And I like mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like mine. I love mine. I love the way he smells. Everything. I have met my top tier. So I'm not one of those women that get out here, I can do better. You know, you tell your husband, I could do better. There's other men that's in my DM that want me and this and that. They just want to give you back shots. When y'all start realizing that, you'll understand and you'll cherish your husband better. You'll do better by your husband. That's nasty. I met my top tier and I got him. 18 years, you know, on the righteous way. I don't count that other year because I was sinful. So I don't count that year. But on the righteous path, 18 years. Yes. Take Heed was throwing it back for 1 year. Okay. But on the righteous path, okay, I was on the right path. Okay. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, I don't brag about my mate because folks change. Okay, that's your business, Jared. That's your business, babe. I brag about mine. I brag about mine. Yes, I love my husband. I brag about mine. Okay. Now, anyway, let's get in here. Don't get in here and be like this woman right here. I want y'all to hear her voice. Don't get in here and be like this woman right here. Here we go.
Who run the world? Girl.
Remy, you bugging.
Beside every great man, bae is a good woman. Anybody's anxious for me, gotta be a hater. Name one good man.
Will Smith,
Jada,
Mello,
Lala,
Mandela,
Whitney,
Swift,
Alicia,
Tupac,
Afeni,
T.I.,
Tiny,
Barack,
Michelle.
What about Dwayne Wade?
Gotta get